Hello, and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for the week of January 18th, 2017. I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
Hey, I said 2017, which is pretty great because in the show notes I wrote 2016.
Oh.
Because it's a new year!
I did that on the episode recording, too.
Oh.
Yay! Fortunately, all that is automated on the publishing side. Yay! So yeah, we have returned, even though I am personally getting over a flu. I am tempted to blame the guys over at Transmissions podcast, which I guested on immediately before getting the flu.
Oh.
So perhaps one of them shared some germs over the internets. More likely it was, I don't know, a grocery store or something. So, yeah, we have returned from the holidays and from various winter illnesses and various other things. We have sadly returned with the news that Dick Gautier, Gautier, however, I should know how to pronounce that, but he passed away. Which is sad, because he was the voice of Optimus Prime, in the actual cartoon episodes versus in the movie where it was, I don't know, Judd Nelson trying to sound like an adult. He was a really cool guy. He did come to BotCon, I believe, in 2002. And yeah, he was Rodimus, and he was really cool, and it's sad, but, I mean, he lived a while, so.
Yeah, wasn't he like 85 or something?
Yeah, I mean, he was, not to say that it's any less sad. I mean, maybe it is a little less sad because they've had a nice long life. Versus when somebody dies when they're 60 and yeah. We'll not make this the Jen being sad about Carrie Fisher podcast.
No.
I can record that all by myself. Put it up all by myself. Other more exciting news that we have, but possibly related in that, Dick Gautier was known for being fabulous. We have some, fashion news, actually. There's a Milan fashion show, where I believe Moschino is the name of the designer who did this set, or was that just the name of the fashion show?
No, I don't follow fashion,
I have
really.
the flu.
Some entity named Moschino, be it person or organization or just runway, had a show with old back-of-box art fashion. What?
Yes. They had various both men's and women's clothes, using the fabric printed with various old Transformers battle scene art from the backs of the packages and various other promotional materials. It looks really cool. Presumably, being that this is something being shown at Milan, these are not things that you will actually ever be able to own. But sadly, you will not get a sort of jacket shirt with a big panel of Skullgrin on the bottom. So, which is actually kind of disappointing. I thought it was really cute how they have the little berets that really made me think of Josh Duhamel in the Transformers movies.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
A little confused by the silver oven mitt gloves, but whatever that
Well, you know.
Those are strange, but
It's fashion. It's like robots.
Today it's haute couture. Back around 2001 it was called an ugly nylon shirt.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, this is definitely better cuts of shirt design and dress design, but God, it's so much like those nylon shirts.
Yeah, the effect is very similar to like having Megatron's giant face across your chest. Only now it's Power Master Optimus Prime and Skullgrin.
The classic Megatron luau shirt. which worn by about half the attendees of the BotCon dinners.
To be quite honest, I'm sad I never got one. It'd be nice to have her.
Aww. I did at one point for one of those dinners, make a cute little dress out of an old Transformers bedsheet that I got off eBay or something. Back, when a single bedsheet could provide enough fabric. But yeah, it's a cute thing. I know I saw another, fashion show last year where someone had, it was a lady's sort of, I don't want to say rain jacket, but it was, a plastic jacket it was made up of all these little pockets that had the little, My Little Pony, the little ones like are blind packed.
Oh.
So just the little vinyl figurine ones in all the pockets, and that was pretty great too.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's cool that this is something that's reached a point of being, part of actual fashion and not just Megatron luau shirts, not just Hot Topic fashion. I think we mentioned a while back, talking about Earl Norem, that, he was a artist who did a whole lot of stuff, but that also included, Transformers coloring books. So it's nice to see the actual artist side of this stuff being appreciated, because it was some very cool art. The packaging art has always been done by very good artists. Even now, a lot of it's done by people who are with IDW. So yeah, it's nice to see that, these pieces of art as art being appreciated like this. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I can't, even without the Transformers part of it, I'm still fascinated by this hoop skirt with tactical harness.
Yeah,
I don't, that seems perfectly
bits are
good
weird
to me. That seems perfectly normal to me.
I don't disapprove.
I would guess that maybe that's part of a backpack, but maybe it's not. But I would totally wear that. I would totally wear a hoop skirt, tactical harness sort of thing with big silver combat boots. This actually, you know what? This does actually look genuinely like my sense of fashion circa 2000. So, I can definitely appreciate it. So we have some various bits of toy news. They are doing a version of the Masterpiece Primal with his mutant mask. And
I was going to say, Malibu Primal has a new hat.
Yes. It's through, Amazon Japan and Tomy Mall. It's a toyetic version. It's him with his little swords and his skull mace and his mutant head. So, back when they had those before they decided that maybe they didn't want to have those anymore. So that's a thing if you have money and you were really into, actually, I suspect that will probably set you back more than the actual original Optimus Primal toy. But
yes.
At least it's, nice.
For all those people out there who desperately wanted a Beast Wars 2 accurate Optimus Primal.
Yes. All of them. Both of them. There are, speaking of toys that I suppose some people want, there have been, pictures of new movie toys showing up. Yay! Movie toys.
There'll probably be some interesting toys that'll come out that aren't actually characters in the movie, but yeah, so far it's just dribs and drabs. Hey, here's a Bumblebee. Here's an Optimus Prime who's a darker shade.
So
does that make him Scourge?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Scourge. It's the black repaint. He's even got the gold, sort of bronzy gold.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at least his grill. We didn't need that. No one needed that.
Not really.
Looking at the stock photography, I'm confused by the textures on some of the black parts, especially on the rear of his cab.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's like a dry brush
It
thing,
has
or
to
if
be.
it's actually, yeah.
Because it's probably dry brushing, but the effect is it kind of looks like scratched metal.
Yeah. It kind of looks like he was driving a little too fast through a hailstorm or something. So that is also a thing that one can buy. As for news of things that are a bit more exciting, there are more pictures of new Titans Return stuff. There is a Perceptor and a Cup and Quake, who looks pretty cool. I am very excited about the Top Spin and the Croc.
Oh yes, the Croc.
Yay, top spin.
Yay! They better be doing a twin twist.
I don't know, but Topspin kind of looks like he's just going to be redecoed as Misfire with a different head.
Well, he better be redecoed as twin twist too.
Well,
but yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
How much would that be a redeco?
Well,
That would just be
okay.
a deco.
Yeah.
The same deco.
Well,
That kinda-
inverted colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
It's-
Croc is... Go.
He's very Croc. He's got that fluorescent yellow going. I bet that's blacklight reactive.
Oh, possibly. But yeah, like, wasn't Croc rumored, like, around wave 1 or 2, like it was on a list somewhere? And everybody's assuming,
Probably.
It can't just be, Skull Cruncher just repainted as Croc. It is.
Yeah, that's fine because it's Croc.
Oh,
They do.
I love those colors.
Yeah, it's just, he's so on the nose now.
Yes. It's very, I mean, you don't even think, oh, that's just a Croc recolor, or that's just a Skull Cruncher recolor, because that yellow, it pops. It pops so well.
Yeah, that line.
And he's a scavenger, so, yay! Scavengers.
Yay, we get them without having to buy club
But
prices.
yeah, it is entirely likely that Top Spin is also going to be a misfire at some point. But yeah, we need his bro. They're bros. I like bros. It is sort of nice. I mean, they did that one, they did the, Fall of Cybertron Combaticon redeco thing as Wreckers, and they did them for that, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
But their original toys do not, while they are easy to come by for a low price, they are not exactly pinnacles of action figure technology.
No.
And so other than that, you have to pay out the nose for the third party ones done a few years back.
Which you don't really want to.
Though that gets you the horrifying Top Spin, or the horrifying twin twist torture head. Which,
Oh, no. Scary.
yes. So yeah, I'm glad to see Top Spin, and Croc looks so good. There are pictures of Broadside, and a bunch of little guys. There's a Brawn. We got Brawn as a head, but now we get Brawn as Brawn.
Yeah, so Brawn can ride
Yay.
Brawn now, I guess. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be weird. And there's another
You know.
Bumblebee, of course, and a Roadburn.
Yeah.
He's one of the,
See, let me-
it's the Throttlebots?
Throttlebots. Yes. Continuing our trend of 1987, we have a Throttlebot. Also, there are some little head guys. Apparently, Nightbeat is getting shuffled back into the series. There's Repugnus, who also looks really, really nice and bright. He looks really good. And Shuffler, who I know we knew about before,
Yeah,
but I just want to point out again,
Shuffler.
Shuffler. And for those who have forgotten, he is based on one of the individual Headmaster heads from the Headmaster series in Japan, which came in their own very tiny boxes.
I can't tell if it's the best part of Croc or the second best part of Croc that his little Titan Master head is called Gator Face.
I hadn't even noticed that yet. Wow, that's pretty good. I really hope that I realize the blurbs on the back have become very limited, but I really hope his mentions, like, soccer. Because he was really into,
Right.
like,
He was a footballer.
Cybertronian
Yeah.
soccer.
Forgot about that. Oh man, now I'm gonna need to get a to-scale soccer ball in his colors.
That can't be that hard.
Gatorface is a good name for something that I'm pretty sure Hasbro would not have been able to get away with trademark for now that they did in 1990.
Yes, which was Gator Raider.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Because he was into sports.
Yeah. Gatorface works good.
There's also that Sky Shadow, who seems to be a pre-mold of Overlord.
Yeah, he's still
And actually, when I was over on Transmissions, someone mentioned something horrifying to consider, which is the possibility of Overlord being like a really hard to get tail ender.
Oh, no.
I am so worried about that.
I've already thought about, I don't want to think about, because I will go out of my way to make sure that I get one. And the rest of us probably would too.
I would definitely go to Amazon or whatever. I would not wait for him to show up at my local Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have this vision of us seeing Sky Shadows on store shelves well past the next movie.
Oh, well.
Yeah, cause...
That's not the possibility. But
everyone's favorite Sky Shadow.
Why did they do him first? Why?
I don't know.
Weird Hasbro mistakes.
In other news, non-toy related news, there is now a GoBots wiki, which is part of the Transformers wiki family.
Yeah.
Basically launched and run by a lot of the same people.
It's...
Unsurprisingly, there's a lot of overlap.
Yeah, well, because it's been rumored, it's been an idea we thought about, or people have thought about doing for a while. I think I pushed it for a couple months, but nothing ever came of it until now.
Yep. So there's that.
I don't care anymore.
And there's also an IDW Hasbro Universe one. If you need to keep track of people in Mask or Micronauts or whatever.
Because I don't remember almost anybody who isn't, well, I don't even remember like half the G.I. Joes either.
I remember like the first season or two. I'm one of those people who only remembers like Bumblebee and that guy who turned into a cassette player. That's kind of how I am with G.I. Joe. I remember like a bunch of pre-movie guys, and that's more or less it.
Remember Big Lob?
So I remember Metalhead. That's my Deke era G.I. Joe knowledge.
Wasn't he voiced by somebody? Was it Scott McNeil? No. Somebody who showed up later. Anyway.
I think I know what you're saying. I think it was somebody who was in some other stuff later. But yeah, so very exciting for those trying to keep up with all the Revolution stuff, but not knowing who all these Micronauts are. We have had a little while since we have met, so we have a few comics to talk about, but they're comics that everybody's read and people have talked about already.
Yeah.
Also, again, I am still getting over the flu, so I'm going to limit my talk time a little bit here tonight. But we did have a couple comics coming out. I guess we should start with Optimus Prime number 2.
Okay.
Which had so as you may remember from Optimus Prime number 1, ended with the appearance of a very familiar corkscrew-shaped spaceship, which turned out to not actually contain quintessons at all. Thank goodness.
And
yes,
and it's actually even stranger that because the people that Junkions show up in the ship, but apparently the ship is an old Decepticon design made bigger.
Okay,
which is kind of interesting.
So I really like these Junkions.
Yeah, it's Wreck-Gar, who's more insane than usual.
They're crazy.
And Rummage, a lady.
Yes, a lady.
I kind of want a toy of, but I think the only way to do that is to get a custom head on the more recent Junkions. It'd be cheaper than trying to get a
she does look. I think that Kei Zama's art style worked really well for them.
Oh yeah, well, because Kei Zama is so
because
like
they're very
G2, and these guys are very G2.
Yes, they're very. I think the thing with Retgar was he was a less predictable kind of crazy than we're used to him being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very not quite Cloud Cuckoo Lander sort of crazy, but he's definitely sort of veering off in that breaking the fourth wall kind of direction.
He's more like animated Retgar in a way, and not.
Yeah, I could see that.
He's more lucid than we're used to seeing Retgar being, so the random insanity being just peppered in makes it even the more disturbing than it would be otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is that sort of, I mean, he does feel sort of vaguely threatening, which was pretty cool. I mean, it was a take on the Junkions that it was sort of hard to tell, what they were saying was actually their backstory and what was just shit Retgar says.
Yeah.
He was saying something about their society becoming a metaphor for late stage capitalism, something along those lines, and so yeah, it was, they were definitely very interesting. Continue getting the sort of tension between Optimus Prime and President Michelle Obama, dealing with, because they're like, okay, we'll take care of this, and she's like, you are still not the spokespeople for planet Earth. You are just some robots who have decided to come live here. What the hell? And then he was like, well, they're robots. She's like, okay, fine. So yeah, the art really suited it, the colors really suited it, and it was, I think that it's sort of like the Quintessons. The Junkions are one of those concepts that can be done well or not. And I thought that this was a really interesting take on them.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sort of interested to see what comes of it all, because, I mean, like I said, Retgar did have that sort of vaguely threatening feel to him, and I'm just very curious to see, what role they're going to play in everything. So yeah, that is pretty exciting.
There was also a B-plot with G.I. Joe characters, but I don't think anything actually happened in it.
No.
There were some G.I. Joe characters, they did some G.I. Joeing.
Yeah.
And then at the end they decided to call Thundercracker.
Yay!
Yes. Which is, yeah, that's good. That's always a good idea, to call Thundercracker, because he's cool.
And
we need more of him.
And he has giant sunglasses.
Yay! Well, he's just sort of hanging out, being a dude.
Lounging on the Sphinx.
Some cat thing, It's just some cat thing. So, in other news, we have Till All Are One number 6 this month. And that is, it's continuing what's been going on with, really, that series, I think, has done a lot more with Titans Return than any of the others have.
Yes, the Titans have actually returned
were just sort
here.
of yeah, there's, it's not just one story and then that's it. It's actually all these zombie Titans continue to be attacking Cybertron and Metroplex. And, when Blade dealing with it, there's more Sparkstalker. Yay, he's blocky. There's some Knockout and Breakdown, which is always good, and Knockout is gonna shoot a guy for scuffing his finish.
Well, yeah, this is like the couples comic. Because there's the cute little two-part Minicons, or Micromasters, and then there's Airazor and Tigatron. Everybody's being cute while giant Titans are trying to destroy Cybertron.
Yes. And Starscream is still fighting with Elita 1 over bringing Carcer down, which is the Titan that, her and her people live on. So, I noticed it saying something in the preview for the next issue about this. Did you guys read the little, next issue thing, like ad page. Not to say to read it now, but
I was trying to skim through it.
Where is it? I'm looking for it.
Oh, it's just,
the
after
last page.
after the comic.
Yeah, after the comic itself.
Was it already established that Carcer is brain dead?
I don't think it was,
no.
I think it was brought up as a possibility.
I've sort of spent this issue like, oh man, Carcer's dead. They're gonna get up there and it's gonna turn out that Carcer is dead. Because, Alita was like, I wish to make myself clear, you can die, I can die. The galaxy itself can burn in flame and darkness, but Carcer will never transform. And Starscream is taking this to mean, like, she's refusing, but it's definitely the way it's said. It sounds very much like, I'm like, Carcer is dead.
Yeah.
That's,
she's being oddly,
that's
like,
something.
slightly evasive in the way it's like, she doesn't say he can't transform, he just says he'll never transform. It's weird. I mean, admittedly yelling at Starscream.
She's kinda hard to get along with. Yes. Saying no to Starscream is fun. But at the very, the one page next issue ad thing, it says, let's see, the brain dead Titan and Alita's flagship, Carcer. So, there we go. I was right. But just having it in the blurb like that just really made me wonder if I had missed that being established somewhere. Because it did very much feel like that was being hinted at, but not, as a reveal.
Really looking forward to the hasty invasion thing next issue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So that's gonna be a fun little batch of characters doing all that. We get more breakdown.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. Like, as soon as I finished reading this issue, I looked online to see how much a breakdown toy actually cost. Too much.
Oh my god.
Way too much.
Yeah, that's, good luck with that.
There was never
I'm thinking at least triple digits, right?
Yes. Like,
yeah.
$200 seemed to be the average.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2 versions were made, and I don't want the Silas version is cheaper, but it's the wrong colors.
Mm-hmm.
The scarred face, and apparently either they made less of the first blue version, or just everybody wants the damn thing, even before this. It's like, God, why did that never come out here? So annoying.
Yeah,
you can always pick up the McDonald's toy version or the Cyberverse version.
I have the itty bitty Legion one, or whatever, Legends, whatever the itty bitty scale is, but it's not the same. Why isn't there a cheaper third party version? This is a case where I would buy the third party version, because it will be less expensive than paying $300 for a blue breakdown.
Yeah, he's expensive. I remember trying to coordinate the acquisition of one back in the day that didn't entirely work out.
Yeah, when it first came out, it was not as expensive as it is now, but it was still too pricey for me to consider.
I think it was a case of him not fitting neatly into any price point.
I guess.
But I don't know for certain. And maybe they were like, well, then he gets killed off. The important thing is, he's in the next issue. And yeah, Carcer is, not good. I always like seeing more of Windblade and Metroplex interacting, because I'm sure I've mentioned before my fondness for the whole lonely Metroplex thing, from his old bios.
Well, that's nice, but then she, like, cuts his brain out. So.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. But apparently to save him, she had to isolate his brain module, basically. But it was very, very sad. She clearly did not want to be doing that. Okay. So yeah, that continues to be pretty cool. We are going to have More Than Meets the Eye, Lost Light. I gotta get used to calling it that. Got a new name now.
Lost Light.
we are going to have some more Lost Light pretty soon.
Hopefully.
Possibly, I think, by the next time we record.
Yay.
So, gird your feels for that. But yeah, I think that's all we've really got going on this week. Anybody else have anything to add?
I think there was a new trailer for the movie, but it was probably just a short one made up of clips from the first trailer. So, yeah.
That sounds like a thing.
Yeah. We'll get enough of that later.
Yeah. We'll be seeing far too many movie trailers soon enough. So yeah, I think that should do it for this week. I will go and make myself some ginger tea and give my throat a break. But hopefully next week we will all be feeling a little bit better. Get over our various flus and whatnot. But until then, I'll say goodnight. This has been Jen.
And Alex.
And David, hey, go to our Patreon thingy. Maybe I'll remember to add that at the end. Maybe not.
Yes. And I should set up our Amazon thingy.
No. Hey, what is our Patreon address thingy?
It is patreon.com/Iacon Underground.
Hey, go there. Good night.
Next week we will probably have both Lost Light number 2 and Optimus Prime number 3.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Bring back Milne!
Nice.
Bring back Milne! I don't even remember who's doing the art
It's
now.
fine.
It's okay,
So I need to look into Revolutionaries.
at some point,
Yeah.
It has Cup in it.
maybe?